Okay, so investigating a problem that I was having with my prints where I had inverted parts. So this was supposed to be a new motor mount, which is strengthened. It was designed by 1013 on Thingiverse. It's supposed to go here, and this little notch here at the end is to hold that screw there. And as you can see, it was printed inverted, and I believe it printed like this. It was inverted on the y-axis, and I was trying to figure out how to fix it in the firmware, and I eventually realized that I had the motor in the front instead of in the back, and that was causing the problems with my inverted prints. So there are a couple things you can do. You can mess around with the firmware. If I remember, I'll put a link in for some information on how to do that. But otherwise, you might have to mess around with your actual motor positioning. Another thing that happened to me the other day was I installed an auto tensioning mod on the X carriage. It works okay. Kind of takes too much time to be worth actually using, if you know what I mean. It takes too much time to install it, is what I found. But my prints were also not that great quality. It was the old bad filament. Something happened when I installed that, though, was that the belt switched from being driven on the top to being driven on the bottom, or where it was being clamped onto. Switched from being the top to the bottom, so I had to invert my x-axis to compensate for that. So that's something to watch out for.